Hey everyone, this is Marwolf here. Topic of the day, friends. I feel that a lot of people throw the friend title around a lot. The reason why I say that is because I know some people who do that. Some people like to call, this person their friend, they met them once, or someone their friend because they added them on Facebook or Tumblr, or they follow you on Twitter or something like that. Okay. I don't believe you should call everyone your friend when you meet them once, because technically they're still a stranger. And second of all, you don't know nothing about them, they don't know nothing about you. I'm the type of person that if I met you once and then you for some reason decide to call me your friend, I'm just gonna look at you like, no, we're not friends. That may sound harsh, but it's just how I am. Like, I don't want to call a person a friend because one, I don't trust you, and two, why are you calling me your friend if we only met once? My definition of what friendship really means is a person you can trust, someone you can call on no matter what, someone that will always have your back. I have a couple of friends that I can trust, that I basically can tell them that the reason why I call them my friends. Because we can laugh about things, we may argue sometimes, but we laugh about it. I met these people through different circumstances. Most of the people I met were in college, when I was in college upstate, and then some of them I've been friends with since high school. There's one friend that I have been, well, technically she's technically my best friend. We have been friends since junior high. Me and this girl have known each other since junior high school. And the thing is, I can consider her one of my closest friends because we have such a huge history. And no, we did not date, because I know a lot of people like to throw that around where their friends have history and they think those two were dating before they became friends. No, I don't do that. We have been friends since junior high school. We have argued. We have laughed about stuff. She got me into anime. And we have been by each other's sides multiple times. We have had each other's back so many times. Like, I can always count on this girl. I can always count on all my friends. One of my other closest friends, a girl I knew in high school. Well, I met in high school, yeah. We have been friends since then, and she's awesome. She's in the army right now, she's doing her thing, and that's always good. Like, I am so proud of her. Like, this girl is like, she's like the total opposite of me. She is serious sometimes, and yet she's happy, she's like a party, but she knows how to basically handle herself. She's not trashy, most definitely. She's not a trashy woman. I can give you that. She's nowhere near that. That's one thing I'll say. None of the friends I make are trashy. They have respect for themselves, and I can go out in public with them, and you know what? They wouldn't make a scene because they're not that type of person. They're not ghetto. They're not someone who basically likes to start problems. They're more the type to get away from that. I have a couple of male friends, and I basically can respect them. We have respect for each other. I'm a gay guy. They're straight, and I'm gay, and I have probably like at least I'll say like 4 gay friends. The closest friends I have are my friend Austin, my friend Lewis, my friend Chase. Those are the closest 3 male friends I have. But I digress. Going back to this video. You should basically if you're going to call a person your friend, please make sure they know something about you, and make sure this is a person you want to call your friend. Because don't just basically throw that title around. Friendship should be earned. If you really think this person's your friend and you feel like they're always going to be there for you and you're going to be there for them, but vice versa, you're there for them and they're not there for you. And when you need something, they can't provide that, but when they need something, you provide that. Don't call that is not your friend. And here's another reason behind that. If a friend tears you down and a friend makes fun of you and likes to diss you about the outfits you wear, or depending on that you don't have that much money, or where you live, or the fact that you don't have a certain social status that he does or she or whatever, like, that's not a friend. Friends don't judge each other. They don't basically make the other feel like crap. If a friend does that, that is not a friend. Cut that person off. Do not keep that person around, because all they're going to do is hurt you. And all they're going to do is basically cause drama in your life. I've had friends who've done that. Who's basically made my life live in hell. And you know what? I cut them off completely. Because I realize that's not my friend. That's somebody who has so many problems that they don't even know what friends are. That they basically prefer popularity over someone who knows who they are. Someone who can actually be there for them. Because seriously, from what people don't notice, those popular friends, they will cut you off completely. They will leave you high and dry, and you will have no one. I've read in books, I've seen movies, but the only way you really can know it is when you actually go through it. Don't choose your friends over popularity, because if you basically go after those people who know everybody, guess what? Sooner or later, you're gonna be bored to them. You're gonna be boring. They're gonna basically stop talking to you, and they're gonna want to go hang out with the popular crowd. Because to them, you're not nothing. You're just basically dead weight. And what people don't seem to realize is the popularity thing. Those aren't real friends. You guys are assets. You're like materials to them. You're something that they can return when they want to. I say like this. I have my own choice of friends. And the people I call my friends, when I call you my friend, that means I trust you. That means I have a certain connection with you. But if I don't call you my friend, and I don't see you as a friendly person, or I just don't want you as a friend, it is something about you that really set me off, and I just don't want that in my life. I can never be friends with a drug dealer. I can never be friends with a person who loves to start fights everywhere they go. I can never be friends with a person who basically disrespects other people and thinks it's cool. Like, no, I don't like that. That's like the most really ridiculous thing you can ever do. I would like my friends to have respect for themselves. I would like my friends to be themselves around me. Like, I prefer people who are themselves. You could dress a certain way, I don't care. You can act a certain way, but the only thing I say, don't act like a total asshole. I don't like assholes. People who act like assholes around me, you are not my friend. You are just someone who has no kind of idea of what life is like. Because you go through life being an asshole, people are really going to cut you off. And you're going to get that title as, one, you're not the person you want to get hung around with. You're not the person people want to be by. I prefer to be around a bunch of friends I can relax around, that I can basically be myself. I don't have to worry about judgment. I could walk in with a shirt that has a character on it, or I could basically be me. That's what I'm basically saying. You should be you. If you could be you around your friends, then those people, keep them. If you basically have to change yourself for other people you call your friends, and they basically judge you off everything you have, leave them. Tear down this side and build up this side. Keep the friends that bring you up. Drop the friends that bring you down. I go on. Okay. 1. People who become friends with their exes. I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand why would you be friends with your exes, because technically to me that's awkward as hell. We made out, we basically had sex, and now we broke up, and now we're going to become friends. Hell no. Big mistake. You cannot be friends with your ex. Well, let me stop there. I can't tell you what to do, but one, your ex, it's an ex for a reason. You two are not supposed to make it together. So you're an ex. That person's not supposed to be in life anymore. They're supposed to be out. I'm the type of person where I'm not going to become friends with you. If you're my ex, we're not becoming friends. We're not. I'm not giving you that title as a friend because you're just gonna be an ex. Because why would I want to be friends with a person who basically made my life live in hell, and I thought, oh, we're gonna spend the rest of our lives together, or we're just gonna be together and we're gonna have fun. Like, no. I'm sorry, you can't be friends with me because I do not see you as a friend, and I don't want you as a friend. Don't become friends with your exes. Like, a good friend of mine said, I don't know if he'd probably be mad with his name, Austin, that this person's your ex. They left you when you didn't want them to. They basically had no respect for you, and why the hell would you keep them in your life? I think that's the way the quote went, but I kind of mean it. I may have switched up a couple of words, but yeah. You should be proud of the friends you have. If you're not proud of the friends you have, then there's something wrong there, and you need to figure that out. You should basically be able to walk around the street with your friends, walk up and down the block or wherever, and be laughing, talking about different things, different topics. It shouldn't be about the same old topic every time you meet up. It shouldn't be about who's more popular, who looks better, or what person in the street looks cuter. Like, no. That's one thing about my friendship. I hate talking about people who looks cute. Like, I really do not want to talk about a dude that walks down the street and be like, oh my god, he's so handsome. Like, yeah, that's somewhat good on sometimes, but if that's the only thing we could talk about, then really, our friendship is just so dead. I like excitement. Like, talk about books, talk about games, talk about like an event coming up, or a concert, or something you see on TV, or what classes you're taking in college, or something that's exciting, something that seems interesting. Because technically, I don't know how old y'all feel, but I do not want to talk about a damn boy walking up and down the street and you think he's cute. Oh my god, I want to go hot. Like, I want to go hit on him, or I want to get his number. Like, no. You go do that. I'll stand here, and you can go holler. You can go talk to them, because technically, that's not my type of conversation. I don't like talking about people like that. Like, don't get me wrong. I love talking about Chris Evans and Chris Hemsworth and all these actors, but that's just different. I do not really like to talk about, oh, how hot this guy looks, or well, point being, I don't want that to be the only conversation we have. You should be friends with a person who you basically can be yourself for. Like I said before multiple times, you should be friends with a person you are comfortable with. Don't call everyone your friend, because they're not. People need to learn. Friendship is earned. When you become a person's friend, respect that. And basically, when you move up to best friend, that is a prize right there. I feel like best friend is a bigger title, because that person has restored trust in you, and they basically see you guys being friends for a long time. And you know what? The friends that I have now, I'm proud to call them my friends. I have best friends and I have friends. And you know what? There's a limited number of them. Because I do not call everybody my friend. And I'm glad I don't do that. So that's the end of this discussion. Subscribe to my videos. If you guys have anything else you want me to talk about, just post it in the comment section, or just comment below and tell me, what does friendship mean to you. Later.